All right, so we're all desperately patient, maybe not so patiently, but we're all desperately waiting for an update on this David situation. Okay, the singer David, the R&B singer, people been calling him an R&B singer. I don't even know if you could call what he did R&B. It was sort of some like weird cloud wave. I don't even care about what this guy even calls himself. Okay, this weirdo singer David. All right, he's been caught with the dead body of a 14-year-old child in his trunk called Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Okay, and everybody is just waiting for justice. They're waiting for an arrest. They're waiting for more news on this information. And unfortunately, the police have been very quiet about it. Okay, there's not been an arrest. There's not been an update. The LAPD is staying shush on the whole thing. They're refusing to name any suspects. They're not talking about anything. But I tell you who is talking. Okay, I tell you who is talking. Washed rappers. Okay, there's a couple of washed up rappers that have popped out with very weird, creepy, sort of missing the mark posts about the David situation. I want to talk about some of those today because I think it is very lame, very embarrassing, and very pathetic what's going on with some of these people. And the first clown we're gonna talk about in this situation is, of course, nobody's favorite rapper from Philadelphia, Meek Mill. Okay, Meek Mill has come out to say he wants promo like David for his album rollout. Okay, this is Seti Nash reposting it, but Meek Mill made a whole post about it. Meek Mill posted to his story when the news was going around about David transferring his Texas homes into his mother's name. He made the very misguided and very stupid tweet, or not a tweet, but a IG story post. He said, I need his promo for my album rollout. Who do I call now? Perhaps he was joking, perhaps he was joshing around. Meek Mill's not really known for his sense of humor. But perhaps he was joking around and basically saying, yo, David's so hot right now. David's doing so many streams. I need his promo for my album. Who do I call? Well, if you want to get caught with a body in your trunk and throw your life away and kind of, just be a disgusting human being, by all means, Meek Mill, like, just go for it. Do your thing. All right, because Meek Mill is suffering from a very terminal lack of motion right now. Okay, Meek Mill has had no motion in the rap game. He's been absolutely clowned relentlessly for years for his relationship with Diddy. He got marked out in person by 6ix9ine, and realistically, bro, it's been a long time since that. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Like, we do actually think you're finished, Meek Mill. To be honest with you, it does kind of feel a little bit like you're finished. And the fact that you're doing lame little PR stunts like this, trying to be funny, is super embarrassing. Okay, saying I need this for my promo. So for all the people that want to say, oh, Trap Lord Ross, you're milking it doing reporting on this story, you're in the wrong for actually trying to, spread the word and dig into the information and preserve some of the information that might actually be useful later on when this case actually moves forward. Okay, we got Meek Mill over here. Whether it's a joke or whether it's serious, he's completely missing the mark. He's not talking about the sensitivity of this situation. He's not talking about how a 14-year-old child was found dead in somebody's car. No, all he can think about is himself and his lack of motion, talking about, I need his promo for my album. Who do I call? Bro, if you need the promo for the album, go and get busy in these streets, man. Go catch a body. And when you completely crash out and your life is completely over with, like David's might well be after this, then you're going to cry about injustice. You're going to be calling Rock Nation to try and get yourself bailed out of jail. You're going to be popping wheelies and then crying foul when it ends up biting you in the back. So I just thought this was really lame and embarrassing from Meek Mill. The fact that he is even trying to insert himself into the situation. Like, this is the first thing I've heard from Meek Mill in a minute. All right. This is the first thing I've heard from Meek Mill publicly since we saw him talking about the whole Diddy situation, him trying to distance himself, him trying to defend Diddy, all the weird stuff that he was doing to do with Diddy. Now he's on David's case. What about Diddy's promo, man? You had Diddy's promo package for your last rollout and nobody cared. So I just wanted to point this out. I thought this was super lame, super embarrassing. Okay, people are saying, sir, a child died. Why kind of promotion? All right, they're saying, I'm not saying he's slow, but he's certainly not fast. They're saying Meek never read the room. Bruh. They're saying, can you get CTE from rapping? Meek Mill looking CTE'd off right now. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay? They're saying Meek was that one dude in the house everybody used to respect, but then got laced and was never the same. This is what happens when you get rich, but are still uneducated. They're saying, Meek, you should sit this one out. Meek, I think you might as well sit all of them out, buddy, because this is just embarrassing and pathetic. Meek, let me say this. Nobody was buying that album anyway, boo. No amount of bodies in the trunk are going to save you from the embarrassing sales, okay? Bro, Meek Mill drops. He's about to make Young Thug sales look good. They're saying Meek Mill was a crayon eater. You can't tell me no different, okay? He just devouring the crayons right now, man. He was sat at home, TMZ in one hand, box of crayons in the other hand, just going to town, getting busy. It says the lights are on, but nobody's home. All right? Did a long jump and 3 hurdles to get to these comments, man. All right? They're saying, man, I've rooted for you so many times when you were looking like a clown, but this right here, this is cornball behavior. All right, they're saying he a donkey. All right, bro is slow still. For those who are slow to read but quick to judge, what he's saying sarcastically is he loves the same energy David's story is getting on his album rollout. It was a joke, not a good joke, but still a joke. What? You want to get the same energy that David's getting because everybody thinks that he killed this girl? You want the same energy that David's getting because everybody can't wait to see him locked up? No one even cares when Meek could get locked up. No one's gonna care, bro. We're not even gonna post it. Like, we're not even bothered, bro. Like, when you get arrested and then you roll out some tweets talking about Rock Nation, Jay-Z, please save Jay-Z, please save me, bro. We're not caring, bro. We're not caring. Why don't you send your Rock Nation connects over to try and help David out of this situation, bro? Loser. Big loser. Anyway, hold up. Wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? No, I'm not finished because there is another absolute clown. Okay. And this is somebody that I actually do have some respect for, to be honest with you. It's somebody that I was a bit more of a fan of. This is somebody who's had a much better career than Meek Mill, but still doesn't matter. It's still clownery. We're still going to call it out. Even though I'm a big fan of this person, he's a clown. All right, he's a clown. You can't be doing this. You can't be saying this. We're not rocking with it whatsoever. But another rapper has crawled out the woodwork to try and defend David, to try and basically take up for David. And it's our boy. It's another slow crayon eater. It's another person who regularly visits the crayon-based restaurants, all right? The Crayola kitchen. It is Kodak Black. Okay, he has come out to basically claim that alleged murderer David is probably innocent, and he praises him for being viral as F right now. Look at this.
That's like that romantic homicide shit. Like, damn, this nigga loved me so much he killed me. Damn. So I knew that nigga David viral as fuck right now. I know shit at viral as hell. You know what I mean? Shit, even though he probably innocent though. He might be innocent though.
Every time somebody...
He's saying he's probably innocent, though. Now, let me tell you why I think this is particularly lame, right? Kodak Black is somebody who's shot up his ops houses with children in there, court cases, buying guns with fake social security numbers. He's cooked, all right? Whatever CTE Meek Mill has, Kodak Black has the top shelf, all right? He got the top shelf. He got, if Meek Mill, all right, if Meek Mill's really the one with CTE, Kodak Black on the CTE extract. He on the wax. Okay, he on the CTE wax. He on the CTE with the diamonds in it, with the hash, you know what I'm saying, with the hash hole in it, all right? He on that next level CTE, all right? He off all the perks. He moving crazy. But again, I just think this is super embarrassing. And what this really highlights to me is just how, like, self-obsessed some of these celebrity rappers are when it comes to getting attention. Kodak just wants everybody's attention. They don't care the fact that a child was killed, bro. This ain't no shot up the ops. Yeah, it's honorable what you did. Bro, a child was found dead in this man's trunk. And you talking about he viral as F right now, man. He viral. I'm trying to be viral like him, bro. By all means. I'm going to go kill a kid. Do a skid, kill a kid. Go viral again. We're never going to see you again. And then you're going to be begging for the pardon. Meek Mill's going to be begging Rock Nation, please, Jay-Z, please help me out with this body that got found in my trunk. I just wanted a little motion. Kodak going to be doing the same thing. Papa Trump, man, I got my Trump chain. I got the red hat on. Please, can I get a pardon for killing these kids? All these guys care about is clout. They're not even thinking, they're not using their CTE damaged brains, right? Kodak off the CTE wax. He's not using his brain and realizing, hang on a minute, this is a bad look. This is a child. I'm bigging up a child murderer. I'm saying I want to be like an alleged child murderer. Bro, not cool. We're not rocking with it. Super lame. All right, super L. I'm gonna need to see apologies from both of these guys. I think this is whack. But it just goes to show you, they're just obsessed with the clout. All they see is the numbers. Oh, David doing numbers right now. I want to have numbers like him. Bro, they're not taking a second to think about the victims, the families, the people that are involved in this situation, just how disgusting it is for you to be thinking, oh, yeah, I need to have the same motion that a guy that got found with a child dead in his car have got. All they're thinking about the motion. All they're thinking about is themselves. Super whack, super lame. We do not condone it, and I don't rock with it, okay? Some people are thinking it's funny, all right? Some people are thinking it's funny, okay? Some people are doing the face palm. They're saying out of everything bro could speak on, this isn't even dead last. It shouldn't even be on the list. Saying he might be innocent. The way he looked at the other guy after he was like, nah, that MF did this stuff on his own, gang. You feel me? Right? There is nothing wrong with having an opinion on a situation. I disagree. I think there's something wrong with having this opinion on the situation. It's fine to judge someone for having a weird opinion. If you're trying to remind us of your R-wording of teen charges, right? Hey, I hadn't even thought of that, man. You just refreshed my memory. He was accused of doing R-word to a teenage girl in South Carolina. He shouldn't be speaking on a dude with a teen GF unless it's to say that it's weird, all right? People are saying them predators move in flocks. Now, look, I don't want to go too hard on. I'm not trying to put that jacket on him just because this isn't a video about that, and I haven't got all the facts about Kodak's case to hand. I know that he denied it. I know that it was a big boy charge, then it got reduced down to a slightly lesser charge. But this stuff's not cool, man. These guys are super lame. It's super embarrassing. This isn't the kind of motion that you guys are looking for right now, Kodak, Meek Mill. And when you guys get pissed off, if you see this video and you're talking about, man, fuck these guys, they're dissing, they're haters. No, you wanted the motion. You wanted the motion. You wanted the controversial. You said, I just want even a little taste of what David's getting. Well, now you got it. We think you're clowns. And I'm amplifying the fact that you guys are freaking clowns to everybody. You look like morons. Now you got the motion you were looking for. Meek Mill, man. Give me a response to this video. Why don't you drop a little bar? Hold up, wait a minute. You thought I was finished? You are finished. All right? Drop a little bar. Let people know. Okay? You wanted that David motion. I made 1 million videos on David. Now I'm making a video about you clowns. You're not going to like it because you look like fools. Okay? And I'm a big fan of Kodak's music. Meek Mill is indeed a musician. So, at the end of the day, super lame. These aren't the antics that it's going to take to get people to fall back in love with you and your music. Okay? For Meek Mill, it might be too late. The case is terminal. I still like Kodak's music. But, bruh, this ain't the one. So I hope that these rappers can do better, man. They can stop sticking their noses in situations that don't concern them. They can, they're all CTE'd off. They can't even understand the magnitude of what they're saying. But these guys with big platforms. For everybody that says, you use your platform irresponsibly, talking about gang violence, spreading the word about what's going on and actually documenting what's happening in a responsible way. These guys have got platforms 10, 20, 30, 100 times bigger than me. And they're using it to promote this absolute tomfoolery. It's embarrassing. So, yeah. Meek Mill, Kodak, here's a little motion, man. Do what you got to do with it, okay? And now you're probably going to realize, okay. Oh, okay, maybe I didn't want that David motion. No, you didn't. Think twice next time, man. And for the love of God, guys, put down the crayons, man. It's not good for your mental. Peace.